Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading, weekly psychic tarot reading, tuning into your energy specifically for this week. Hope this reading finds you well, happy and healthy, and enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. This is a general reading. I'm tuning into a group of y'all out there. So use your discernment to decide which messages are for you and which messages are for someone else. So if you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energy, your specific questions, there's a link in the description box below. I do psychic readings, business readings, house clearings, and I can even coach you and teach you how to develop your own skills. So with that, let's get to your reading. All right, Libra. In the past, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. This person is unapologetic. Whoa, okay. They feel justified to treat you how they decide to treat you. There's a lot of projecting from this person, this type of energy. It's really you're the problem. Tuning into their energy. They can justify, they have an answer for everything. They can justify and figure out how their toxic, thoughtless, careless behavior is somehow your fault. I'm sorry. That's just, they spend so much time in their ego because they can't be wrong. They can never be wrong. And so, yeah, I mean, they're under the premise. It's like their first rule is I can't be wrong. And so their behavior must have been correct, and that you are hurt by their behavior must mean that something is wrong with you. So do you see kind of the weird gymnastics that this person has to do to make them constantly right? They can't be wrong. Boy, they're really unhappy, and they make everybody around them unhappy with this type of way of being. They're definitely getting someone who latches on energetically to others, and boy, they get in close, kind of work their way in, and then they're reckless and careless with others. The people who are closest to this type of energy are know on a very intimate type of way how destructive and unhappy this person is, and they drain everybody's like life force, their happiness. People who stay at somewhat distance from this person, the majority of the people in the world are not close to this person, and they think this person's amazing. It's their best kept secret that the people that are closest to them know the real version of this person. They're unapologetic. They drain everyone's happiness. Yeah, this, I guess you could say this is kind of the energy of narcissist. a narcissist. I know that's thrown around a lot, but all right. In present time energies, Libra, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some type of instability. A lack of abundance, a lack of stability, a lack of long time. This feels like family patterns that are being released. Family patterns of, like family patterns of poverty and lack are being released. Wow. Okay. Ooh, King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's something about your abundance, about being able to understand abundance, being able to ground that into your reality. This is someone who's very insecure and unstable. This kind of feels like the energy of whoever this was I was tuning into at the beginning of the reading. Someone who's, they've built their foundations on utilizing the energies of the people closest to them. So they're kind of energetic vampires. God, I hate these kind of, but I think that is the closest and the fastest way to describe this energy. But it's like feels like they're a bit isolated right now, and they're unable to keep up the facade of stability, the facade of to everybody else out that it sees them in a certain way. They've projected an air of success and abundance and capability and generosity of spirit, whereas really that's not them at all, or that's who they're feeding off of's energy is what they project. Whoever's closest to them, who they are kind of draining their energy and projecting their own limitations onto the people they're supposed to love the most. And it looks like it's this type of behavior's caught up with them. Looks like they're feeling very insecure and unstable right now. They don't have the options, or they don't feel like they have options. Feels like they treated you like an option and really devalued you. You are showing up as really emotionally solid. Feels like you're able to... I think this is really surprising this person, because in the past it feels like they could really manipulate you to get you to do whatever they wanted. It looks like they were very unapologetic and reckless with your emotions, and it kept you very unstable, kind of a low grade, constantly feeling anxious and with this energy around. And now you're solid in your emotions because you're deciding you've leveled up in your emotional IQ, and this person, you've healed yourself. They're unable to emotionally manipulate you any longer. Yeah, you've healed whatever tradition and family pattern that was, where you aren't connected with source, independent. You are controlled and manipulated through fear and control. And you've moved to calmer waters. You've found some peace. And you're no longer seeing your abundance linked to this person. This person had you believing that somehow the abundance flows through them, that you could not possibly do that for yourself. You can't create the abundance and stability for yourself. I feel like that's what they really projected their own fears, anxieties, and instability and limitations onto you, and hoodwinked you, or you hoodwinked yourself into believing that you really needed this person to exist. And all present energies disprove that belief, that you don't need this person, that's a lie. That is a gosh darn lie. That nobody needs another person to provide anything. Love, care. You can co-create with others, but you don't need someone else other than yourself to find your answers, to build, to create. All right, to create human life. But there's a belief that you cannot create. It feels like, especially feminine energies, like you can't do it on your own. There's kind of this limitation that's lifting, this belief. Messages from your higher self is the King of Cups in reverse. Someone in their emotions, someone triggered, activated in their emotions. Overwhelmed by their emotions. Yeah. This is an energy that just even the slightest little truth. So again, I'm tuning into the same type of energy that whoever this is feels like we're really tuning into this person, these people who embody this type of unapologetic. It feels like the part of the issue here is this person has never learned how to self-regulate. And so instead of learning how to regulate themselves, they did learn how to play on others' emotions through their own reactivity. It looks like just a little bit of truth-telling is like the disinfectant for this energy. That's what I'm getting. Messages from your higher self. When someone comes at you very unapologetic, trying to really stir up your emotions to get you out of control, overwhelmed. It feels like you understand what I'm talking about, because this has happened to you a lot in your life, where someone comes in and they know just where to poke at your wounds to get a reaction out of you. And messages from your higher self is very clear. It doesn't take much to shatter this person's illusions. It's just being truthful. Not getting in your emotions, not allowing this person to hook you in, to get you triggered. All you need is the energy of truth. You don't have to say a lot. You can bring in this energy, Archangel Michael, column of white light. Find your truth and just speak it very clearly. It's not your job to teach or convince this person or get them, but the energy of truth is is the light. So if we're going to use this kind of vampire metaphor, because it actually does, not the people themselves, but the energies they're collaborating with unconsciously are energy suckers, life force suckers. So and they're not necessarily bad in the sense that they need to be annihilated. They're allowed to exist. You just get to decide if you want to connect with those energies or if you've learned enough. And if you've learned enough, the light of truth, just like the vampires can't go out in the sunlight because it burns them up. Yes, that's the light of truth. The energy of truth clears this parasitic type of energy from your space. Maybe you've even noticed you have some parasites literally in your body. Maybe you've done a parasitic cleanse, and that's kind of showing you that it's showing up in the 3D, these parasites. That might just be for some of you. The energy of truth, they just can't. What they do is they hook you in, you lower your vibration, and you try to argue bullshit. And by you wasting your energy, you're giving that your energy. By just calmly and grounded. And you've got that balance. You've got that Libra communication. Truth. This is how I'm seeing it. It looks like it's like the light of truth. They can't hang in your light. They can't connect with your energy. It's too high vibing. It's the energy of truth. And they're trying to hang on. They're really trying to hang on because they projected that you're unstable, you don't have abundance, whatever it is that they projected onto you, that's actually them. They feel very unstable without you, without your energy, without your focus, without your attention. Even if it was negative attention, yelling at them or arguing, they still got your energy. They got your attention. They got your life force. They're hanging on. And some of them can tell that you've moved on, that you're just not interested. You're emotionally detached, and that some of you, a lot of you, it looks like are manifesting soulmates, soul tribes, soul connections, people who do treat you with reciprocity, people who are in the up and up, people who have also gotten rid of their parasites or didn't have them, who see you and love you and want to they want to invest in you. They see your life force energy, and they're like, yes, more of your energy, not necessarily for like just for me, but they want to see more of you in the world, and they want to work with you. There's reciprocity. I feel like this person can really feel that you are moving towards what you love, who you love, and what loves you. And they're feeling very unstable and insecure. And I feel like this is where you were meant to be. They were trying to get you stuck, and instead they created their own stuckness. Your challenge right now is the 9 of Cups. Your challenge is to receive your blessings. Why is the 9 of Cups their challenge? Because, it's a challenge because it looks like there are people who feel out in the cold, abandoned, and and you were meant to be abandoned. You were meant to be out in the cold, and 10 of Cups in reverse. You were meant to be completely sad, no one there for you, no love. I feel like they were going to make you so needy and so desperate and so lacking of love and wish fulfillment that they could still come in and siphon some energy off of you whenever they needed. They were going to keep you kind of like at pet, like completely isolated and dependent on them. It reminds me of a horror movie, God, so long ago. This is like in the 80s, I want to say. I can't believe how young I was when I saw this, but it was a movie called Boxing Helena. You don't have to look at it, but it's just how one person obsessed with possessing another, and this person really wanted to possess your energy and make it impossible for you to make it out of whatever. They like set a trap for you. You were never supposed to escape. And the thing is, you have escaped. You focused on you and healing and understanding what patterns, and so you've done shadow work and you've kind of started loving parts of yourself that you had thought was bad or was told was bad, and learning to love all aspects of who you are. So you focused on that, and so you are reaping the benefits of that. Their dreams and hopes and wishes were to leave you out in the cold and unhappy and completely dependent on them. So I think we are seeing a universal lessons coming to fruition. We're seeing karma. As you focused on healing and self, you are receiving abundance and blessings and the benefits of that. When others focus on others and trying to trip up others, trying to block their blessings, trying to create unhappiness in others' life, then the result of that karma is that they are out in the cold. They are unhappy. They are very separated. They have no options, or they don't feel that they have options. They are very in their emotions. They're trying to hide how emotionally overwhelmed they are, and some of them are very desperate financially. They tried to I feel like they tried to make it impossible for you to live. Some of them wanted you to disappear off the face of the earth. Like, if I can't have you, I don't want anyone else to have you, or there's some type of competition this person had with you. And they couldn't stand, their ego couldn't stand you moving on from them, because that would completely shatter their belief system that you need them, that you're dependent on them. And really, it turns out they've been dependent on you the whole time. So who really has the power, huh? All right, Libra. I'm liking this reading. It's very empowering. It's reminding you of how powerful you are and how far you've come. All right. What you don't see coming is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Or the Eight of Swords upright. What you don't see, what's hidden, is a mental trap. Someone's got someone has a unconscious, subconscious belief system that's keeping them trapped. They're refusing to isolate or allow the universe to, they're refusing to kind of be still and see this. They're doing too much to try to avoid seeing this truth. It's almost like they're holding on so tightly to this unconscious way of being. Wow, what is this? It's they're holding on to, I feel like what's hidden is there's some belief system, someone really dying with the lie, someone really determined to almost protect their blinders and stay, I'm going to die with the lie. But there's this energy that comes in, and it's almost out of the mouth of babes, a very youthful, innocent energy. Someone with just a spark of love. I have the picture of, in the movie The Grinch, you know, the little gal, Sally Ann, I don't remember who, Sally Ann, who, the little cute one that he gives milk. And so someone with a very innocent, loving energy comes in, and this innocent, loving, they love themselves and their environment doesn't affect that. They're very loving. They might love animals and plants, and they love having fun. It has a very youthful energy. I feel like this is your energy. I know you're not young, but I feel like you've got a loving heart, and there's something about that you're assured, even though it's new and you've been fostering this, maybe it's kind of a new energy. You're definitely on a trajectory. Anybody can tell that you're going to have success. That Knight of Pentacles, you're definitely, it might be slow going, but that knight is going to reach its destination. You have figured out how to create abundance for yourself and happiness and loving yourself. And what's hidden is it feels like it's doing this Eight of Swords energy in. Like, I don't get, okay, because it's power. It's a power struggle. This forceful power that dictates what another person does. That's what this person sees as power. And they really want power, because in their past growing up, people disempowered them. They manipulated their emotions, made them have no choice. And they resented that person, but they became that person. Maybe their father, whoever lorded their power over them. And so now they don't understand, because the type of power that you are exhibiting feels soft and weak and should be able to be trampled. It's causing a great deal. They're just so confused. They're in their noggin trying to figure out how you're doing this, because it can't be love, self-love and innocence and just slowly building and focusing on what you want and allow. It can't be that. It feels like this person is just like just very confused, and that's hidden from you. As I don't even think you're tuned into this person or anybody from your past. Feels like you're in separation, but they're focused on you. You might feel that somehow in your energy. It's just kind of tugging, and draining on your energy. You might think about them. Just let that energy go. Wow. All right, your opportunity, Libra, is the King of Swords in reverse. So this type of energy, this type of lying energy, manipulative energy, is an opportunity. Someone determined to die with the lie. The storyline, they're determined to have the story be what they've created about you, and they're so focused on you instead of themselves. If they would just go within and focus their energy on themselves, they could start having the same experiences, but they're just determined to not expand. They're determined to make you wrong. And it's, Nine of Cups in reverse. They're just so unhappy. They're so unhappy. Wow. You're in this Empress mode. You're in abundance, birthing a new reality. It looks like you're having your wishes coming true. You're so happy. You're cheerful. Your energy's good. You look good. Everybody, it feels like everyone in the environment, you look solid and light. Maybe even a little younger looking, without someone draining all your energy. And it looks like people are really interested in partnering up with you. They want to work with you. They see that you're on fire, that you can really create. And they're like, I want to create with you. So you guys are really polar opposites. And what's interesting is where you are right now is where they feel they are meant to be. And where they are is where you were meant to be. And instead, they're receiving, it's karma. You focused on yourself. You're having a new beginning. You're taking this opportunity to create partnerships with others. You're very attractive. You've leveled up. The Empress is all 4 queens of the deck, all rolled up in one. You've learned so much and incorporated it so much. And for some of you, this person does finally get into that hanged man position, and they take this opportunity to really go within. I feel like there's a split. Feels like that might just be for 20% of the people tuning in. Whoever this is that you've it looks like some of them, they're taking this opportunity to change, to start finding that self-love. They've got a lot of shame and guilt, and so their ego is keeping them protected. Like they'll have to see all that they've done, and they're really resisting that. All right, the possible outcome, Libra, is the 7 of Swords. Sneaking away. This I'm getting choose your words. Feels like you have a lot of truth in your voice right now, in your words. And the truth energy, it feels like you could even weaponize the truth. Oh, wow. And really do some damage. And what I'm getting here is say a little bit. You don't have to destroy people with this energy of truth. Choose your words. Get a couple in. It feels like by you holding back on things you really could say, it's like there's a difference between protecting yourself with truthful communication and annihilating someone with truth. And I feel like you're finding a balance. Feels like there is an opportunity here to really just obliterate someone with how you read them. Getting like RuPaul's Drag Race when they read each other. But if you're not prepared to be read, that could, like the people on RuPaul's Drag Race, they're all in agreement that they're going to read each other. And that helps. If you already know that about yourself, it doesn't hurt. You can also join in and, yep, that's a quality I have. So you're prepared. They're prepared. There's that agreement. But I feel like there are people where your truth, they're not prepared. They don't realize, they don't own those aspects, those truths about themselves. And by you highlighting and looking, I see this about you. You don't see it, but I see this about you, and I'm reading it. I'm acknowledging it. I'm pointing right at it. You can't hide it. You could do that 7 truths, and what I'm getting is you're being a bit compassionate, holding back a little bit, just a little, not your truth, holding back the whole truth. You're saying just enough to get your message in. You don't have to annihilate them. You're looking very independent. Dang, Libra, you look good. You look independent, very fertile, abundant. There's some type of lovely connection. There's just this innocence coming through. I feel like the innocence is how you love and appreciate the animals in your life, the birds, maybe some of you are gardeners. It feels like you have some innocent ways about you. That's the second time this has really come through. It's just like you just love to love. It's like you're loving things into existence too. Boy, wow. With your focus, with what you're thinking about and perceiving, you're loving things into your environment. You're loving the things already in your environment. And so they're dancing with delight and they're wanting to delight you more. You're in this rapturous play with the universe of creating the new world that you want to create. Wow, that's the possible outcome. And there's also, it feels like whoever is in your environment, whoever I've been tuning into, they're trying to avoid a tower. So there's kind of this split going on with these energies. It looks like we're tuning into energies that have created, that you've co-created a lot of your own repression and obsession and control and being possessed and manipulated, and now you are creating this amazing freedom for yourself and loving yourself again. And it's really beautiful. Ooh. You've got passionate new beginnings coming in. It keeps going back and forth. The energy, I'm tuning into, like, seeing what, so that it's like the timelines are splitting, and I'm seeing how whoever this is that I've been tuning into, what they're having as their outcome, and you. So you're being really wise about your words, and it's helping you create this amazing new beginning for yourself. And they're being really sneaky and deceptive. They're trying to avoid a tower at any cost, and it looks like they're going to repeat a cycle. And they can tell, you're looking sexy, like people are being drawn to you. That also, I feel like this energy can feel your charisma, your sexual creative power, and they know how that made them feel, and they're the jealousy. They don't want anyone else to know the truth about how amazing you are, because then instantly they would realize a lot about who they are. Oh, if people really get to know you and love you and get close to you, then instantly they would see the lies and the stories and how deceptive they are. Yeah, this person is... I think why we're also tuning into this energy is it looks like there's someone who is very loving coming in to your environment. And this is exactly the disaster they were trying to avoid. They couldn't handle seeing you with someone else. And that's why they tried to destroy you and leave you helpless and abandoned. They didn't want anyone else to have you, because they feel entitled to you and your energy. They own you. They don't want anyone else to own you. You own you now. You're the boss. So yeah, but there is someone who's interested. What? Oh my gosh. Very passionate beginning. So Ace of Wands type of energy. Someone with a lot of attraction. Could be a fire sign coming in with loving messages. Honestly, I feel like this energy, they have like the courage of maybe a drink or something, and then they text you or they reach out. There's something they want to see if you feel the same way, because they see you as the Ten of Cups. They see their happiness very linked with yours. And they wonder if you feel the same way. Oh, wow. I was going to end the reading. This is so long, but this is... Oh, they've kept this a secret. So it feels like someone you know. All right. I'm game. I'm so curious. So someone comes in, they might text or like, I feel like they're looking at night in the evening, and maybe a drink or something. Maybe they're looking at social media and they see you, or they've been thinking about you, and they want to, they feel so happy when they're thinking of you, when they're in your energy. They've always seen you as so loving. It's been a secret. It's something that I feel like there's part of you that knew that this person had this attraction, but they perceive this as a secret, like they can't tell you. Wow. They don't see you as... They're worried if you have other options. they don't know what to say. It's very confusing because it does feel spiritual. It feels like they're drawn in to your energy, and so they don't know quite what to say to you. But they want to see if they can build something with you. They want to take it slow. They want to communicate. They've been in some type of nightmare situation. And they want to be honest. They want to be very honest with you. But they don't want to bring this nightmare to your doorstep. But they see a new beginning with you. And they're willing to take the leap. Wow. Wow. All right, Libra. What a reading. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.